Did you know Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's whirlwind romance technically started manifesting back in 2016? Can you guess the difference in net worth between Taylor and Travis? And although Taylor seems to be happy in love with Travis right now, how many songs did she write about her ex-boyfriend Joe Alwyn on her newest album? Taylor and Travis went public with their relationship in September 2023, but their love story started manifesting back in 2016. It was then that he played a game of kiss, marry, or kill. The interviewer asked him who he would choose between Taylor, Katy Perry, and Ariana Grande. He said he'd kill Ariana, marry Katy, and kiss Taylor. Even though he didn't officially say he'd marry Taylor, he definitely revealed a slight interest in Taylor by choosing her as the girl he'd kiss. A year later, Taylor released a banger with Ed Sheeran and Future called Endgame, using football terms. She sang, "I wanna be your endgame, I wanna be your first string, I wanna be your A-team, I wanna be your endgame, endgame." Sound familiar? As a reminder, Travis plays football for the Kansas City Chiefs and won the Super Bowl earlier this year in February. How do Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's net worths compare? Travis and Taylor are both extremely successful in their respective industries, and they have massive net worths to prove it. Still, there's definitely a divide in how much money they individually have. Celebrity Net Worth says Travis is worth $70 million since he earns a yearly salary of more than $17 million and has tons of deals and sponsorships. Some of the brands who work with Travis include Papa John's, Bud Light, State Farm, Nike, and McDonald's. It's unlikely brands will lose interest in Travis anytime soon. Some football fans would say he's at the top of his game, even though he's currently 34 years old. If you're curious to know about his timeline for retirement, that's definitely not something he's thinking about just yet. He seems interested in continuing the football path for at least a little while longer. Taylor, on the other hand, has a net worth of $1.1 billion, according to Forbes. It doesn't come as a shock that Taylor is a full-fledged billionaire based on her concert ticket sales, album sales, and merchandise sales. Her talent is undeniable since she knows how to sing, play the guitar, act in movies, and write the most heartfelt and thought-provoking lyrics ever. When she embarked on the Eras Tour, she gave her fans everything to get excited about. She sang the biggest hit songs from every album she's ever released and turned her performances into something incredible for people to remember. Before the Eras Tour, her net worth was somewhere between $500 and $600 million. Now her income is far more staggering. Taylor is no stranger to working with brands, similar to Travis. She's been endorsed by CoverGirl, Diet Coke, AT&T, Capital One, and more. Even though there's a significant difference between Travis and Taylor's net worths, they are both totally unbothered. They're both highly respected in their respective industries. Did Taylor Swift write songs about Joe Alwyn for the Tortured Poets Department? It's obvious Taylor and Travis are happily in love right now, but that didn't stop her from penning a few songs about Joe Alwyn for the Tortured Poets Department album. 6 songs that potentially contain references to Joe are So Long, London, Fresh Out the Slammer, Florida, Lommel, I Can Do It With a Broken Heart, and How Did It End? So Long, London is an obvious nod to Joe, who is raised in North London. It includes a scathing line about the way he dated Taylor for 6 long years without proposing. Taylor sings, "You swore that you loved me, but where were the clues? I died on the altar waiting for the proof. All I can say is, thank God she got out and got away from him." He's obviously the type of man who's comfortable wasting a woman's youth without a willingness to progress from boyfriend/girlfriend status to marriage. And what's next for Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce? Only time will tell.